Are you addicted to your technology like some of us are? Could you unplug for one whole week? One woman, only one woman in the entire world decided to do just that this week, cutting back on her screen time during her vacation. And get this, she's a great tech columnist, by the way.
It was liberating not to hear the constant chime of a new message. I deleted Twitter and Instagram entirely.
Of course, nobody even noticed I was gone, which brings up one of the many reasons some of us are scared to unplug. Will anyone care if we just vanish?
I cared. I was like, where's Joanna? Here to tell us what happened during her Tech Timeout Week is technology columnist for the Wall Street Journal, Joanna Stern. Great to see you, Joanna.
I'm here. I didn't vanish.
I love your writing. Of course, I love the stuff that you put out on social media, and we've been friends for many years. How difficult was it for you as a tech columnist? You're following all of these trends to just disconnect, unplug, and say, leave me alone for the week.
Well, so I didn't go cold turkey. That was a big thing for me because I don't know if I could do it. I was thinking I might be shaking, I might break out into sweats, I might end up in a hospital. So I didn't go cold turkey, but I really did set up limits for myself, and the whole point for me was to stop doing this aimless, just like mindless looking at Twitter and Facebook and Instagram. I felt like if I'm going to do a vacation, I want to do a vacation from that kind of stuff as well.
And we've found recent studies have actually shown that kids are better at disconnecting, that adults are the ones who are just constantly mindlessly scrolling through our devices, but kids are actually looking now at their parents saying, wait a second, why can't you put down your device? We're the ones with the problem. It's not the kids.
Exactly, and that's what I actually did. I set parental controls on myself. I decided to use the tech I was using to set up barriers for myself. So I said, okay, I'm only going to use my phone 30 minutes in the morning because we all know that 30 minutes can quickly turn into 2 hours of looking at stuff.
Right.
I said, I'm going to set it for 30 minutes, and I actually downloaded parental control apps and set them for myself.
So this is what I love what you did. You, instead of completely getting rid of the technology, you used the technology to limit yourself.
Yes.
So for setting up these timers, what kind of apps did you use for that?
I used the technology against myself. It rose up. It fought against me.
Inside some of the devices, you can just set timers. Set timer for 30 minutes. You can even use Siri on your iPhone. Just say that, and then when the timer goes off, oh, I better get offline. You also...
I use, just to point out 2 apps, I use one called Time Lock. It's in the App Store. And another one called Moment actually tracks how long you're using your phone, so those 2 are good to try out.
That's frightening. So try Moment to see how much time you're actually wasting. Here's another one that you use. You disabled notifications, all those dingings and bings constantly bothering you.
Exactly.
And how did you do that?
I did that. I just went into the settings, took those off. I mean, at first I was like, why is my phone not telling me I have an email? Why is my phone not telling me I had a tweet? It was very nerve-wracking at first, but then I sort of liked the silence. It was good to live without it. I also deleted Instagram and Twitter one whole day. I lived to tell the story.
That's unbelievable. And then you also, I love this idea too, was you brought back some of the analog watches and clock radios. How did you actually listen to the radio?
I wouldn't go that far, right? The radio did wake me up in the morning, though, because the idea that I always have my phone right by the side of my bed, and it's the first thing I pick up in the morning, and I hear the alarm, and then the alarm turns to email, it turns to all those other apps. Brought out the Sony Dream Machine clock radio, used that in the morning, read an actual book, just decided not going to use my Kindle, not going to use my Kindle app on my iPad, going to use a real paper book with pages I don't have to swipe.
Bottom line it for us for the week. Can people do this at home? Is it that simple?
I think it is. I mean, if I can do it, someone who is constantly on my phone, I mean, really people say that I should actually just have it glued to my hand.
Right.
If I can do it, I think people can do it.
And I think we're better off for it. And you actually enjoyed your vacation. Imagine that. Joanna Stern.
Got a tan.
Watch all of her great videos at the Wall Street Journal. You can also read her great writings at the Wall Street Journal as well. Thanks, Joanna.
Good to see you.